everybody, and welcome to the Maver Match This Grand Final 2024, where 25 of our grand finalists are competing to lift that trophy and secure £50,000. Now, I know what you're thinking, where's Andy Kinder? I look a bit different to him. Well, unfortunately, he's a bit of a family emergency, so I am your host for today, and we will be walking you through everything that's happening right here at this very, very special event. I will be joined in a bit by Sam Brown throughout the day, who will be talking through things a lot more technical and giving you a proper insight as to what these lads will be thinking. But for now, we're going to go and interview a few of the anglers because the peg draw has just been done to see how they feel about their pegs and where they are today. So I'm here with Jamie Hughes, obviously one of our past champions, won it back in 2019. Right. So you have got the chance now at doing the double, haven't you?
Maybe, we have quite a few times.
Yeah, that's true.
Hopefully, I'm feeling this. Maybe, I do feel like I've got a chance. I've drawn quite well. I've drawn peg 5, which is 18 on Little Adams. It's a really good peg when it's hot still and muggy. So hopefully they pop up a bit. But it's looking right good, but it'll be a bit different this year as well because silverfish are going to play a part, and I don't think they ever really have before. And I think I'm in an area I can catch some of them. Maybe catch some big skimmers on casters, maybe. So it's going to be different.
I was going to say, yeah, that's kind of an angle that not many people take as silverfish fishing. So it'll be quite interesting to see, obviously, how that progresses your weight. And you've had a decent weight doing it before with that short line, wasn't it? Yeah.
On the little line, I think I was on peg 2. We had £20 a perch when I should have won, when Sam Brown won in 2022. I think it's more skimmers now, though. If you fish a bit further out, you catch some big skimmers. And there's 2 areas of the lake. There's this bank, maybe that bank over there, and then either side of the point on Big Adams, either side of the gap, sorry, really good skimmer pegs. So I fancy Tom Edwards catching some as well.
Yeah. What kind of weight are you looking for to pick up today, do you reckon?
I'll take 120 now.
Yeah,
nice. 120 now, I reckon. That might, maybe not, but I'll take it and take my chance.
Oh, nice, brilliant. Well, good luck, mate. Obviously, we want to see you do well, so yeah, good luck. See if you can make history.
Thank you, Sarah.
No worries. So, again, we're here now with Andy Bennett, our current reigning Maver Match This champion. Obviously, you won it last year, Andy.
Yeah.
How did that feel, that winning moment for you last year?
Amazing, because obviously I didn't think I'd won, which makes it even better, because then you find out and then you get that little adrenaline rush. It'd be lovely to win it again this year. I've drawn a peg that I practiced on Monday, but the wind's different, so you've got to stay optimistic. I didn't catch a great deal on Monday, but I'm not, there's an odd fish mooching about, crowds and stuff like that, pressure changes, what the fish do, and weird pegs won on Monday, so you don't fully know. If someone said to me, what peg do you want? Do you want to be where you was last year? I won't be as confident as last year. I think it's a little bit different this year. Hopefully it doesn't fish as well. Like, it's nice to see the venue fish well, but we've got everything against us today. Easterly winds, high pressure, a lot of bright sun in the afternoon's going to come. Conditions for fishing are going to be rubbish, but it's going to be nice to sit in, but big carp can be a bit funny, which is probably played in my favour, because I think if it's a 150, 160 day, I'm never going to catch that. But if it's a £100 day, I think half the pegs in the match could probably do that. Yeah. So it really opens it up. I've not paid too much attention to the draw, so I can't even tell you who I think's going to win. I just know Callum Dick's in a good area, but again, if I'd have drawn that peg, I wouldn't have thought, yeah, I'm going to win. So he's got his work. Everybody's got the work cut out. There's no gimmies, which is good at this venue. So yeah, approach is a little bit different to last year. I'm going to have to try and fish for some silvers here, I think, just to try and keep me in contention, and then hope for 5 or 6 big fish the last hour, and that could change everything. So fingers crossed I can stay in contention. And yeah, well, you are one of our 4 here today that could potentially do the double, and you've actually got a special one because you could do it back to back as well. So let's I've done that on Fisher on the other lake when I never fancied my peg, so hopefully
it's an omen
and strange things happen in fishing, so fingers crossed we can get the job done.
Good luck, Andy, and let's hope you rewrite history.
Thank you.
So we're here with Rob Button, obviously win it in 2017 if I remember rightly.
Correct.
So again, another chance to do the double for the first time in history. So how do you feel about potentially being able to do that today?
It'd be amazing, wouldn't it? Obviously, I used to fish a hell of a lot of commercials. Not so much now, because obviously all my international stuff, it's taken over really, so I don't get a chance to do this sort of fishing as much. Although I've been for a couple of practice sessions, I've fished a few commercials over the summer, I've really enjoyed it, caught plenty of fish as well, so I'm looking forward to the day. Apparently, and I don't know the venue that well, considering I've been here a handful of times and done well, almost every single time, but apparently I've drew a good peg. Hopefully it's a very, very good peg, because I look around and I see all the anglers here and I think there's some fantastic anglers here. So you need a little bit of luck to get over the line. hopefully there's a load of big fish waiting for me. That's fingers crossed.
Yeah. So that seems to be the plan for you then, is just attack your peg for all the big fish and just go from there, really, yeah?
Yeah, I've obviously got a little bit of a plan, which I think where I drew, it could work. Like I said, I came up the other day and I come away really happy with what I did. So that was pleasure fishing, practicing conditions, but match conditions are totally different, aren't they? So we've got to see if it works, and like I say, fingers crossed. We'll keep an eye on what's going on around the lake. Hopefully it's just me though, focused head down because we're catching loads of fish, but we can keep an eye on what's going on and maybe pick up on some tactics throughout the day as well.
Yeah, well, that's, like I say, that seems to be the way forward in these finals, as to how to produce those match-winning weights. Just keep an eye on what's going on, but also stay mega focused on.
Yeah, I think you've got to be able to have your plan, but also in these finals you've got to be thinking clear. You've got to be able to switch and change your plan every now and again, because it's never plain sailing, is it?
Well, let's hope that plan goes to plan, shall we say, and no changes are needed, and you can rewrite yourself into history.
Let's hope so.
Cheers, mate. Good luck. So we're over here on peg 15, where we will find a man who is no stranger to these grand finals, Mr. Andy Power, the original winner back in 2011, kicking off the event. Now, if I remember rightly, you've been in every final bar 1 year, haven't you?
Yeah.
That's some achievement, that, mate.
Thank you. Yeah.
But how do you think it's going to plan out today? Do you think you're going to be putting your name on that trophy twice?
I can't see it today, but you never know with fishing. It's not the area I wanted to draw. It's a bit tight. It's not been fishing very well this bank for some reason, but the wind's changed around today, so it might be completely different. You don't know. Might be some fish. Fishing always throws up a few surprises, so we'll have to give it a go and see what happens.
Yeah, so I know a lot of people fish on the deck, fish shallow. What seems to be the main approach for you today?
Whichever rig the float goes under, basically.
That's fair enough.
Try a few things, see what happens. I don't really know what to expect. The sun's coming out. It was a cold start, so it might be a few fish shallow. Yeah, I don't know really. Just have to play it by ear.
Play it by ear, of course.
I never have a plan. I just fish.
Well, that's the way to go. I mean, hopefully it'll all be a nice red letter day for you and you can make yourself in history once again. But yeah, all I can say is good luck, mate, and hope you have a good day's fishing.
Cheers, thank you.
No worries. So we're around here with none other than Callum Dix, who has drawn. What peg are you on today, Callum?
20 permanent peg 66.
There you go. So do you fancy it? You're on the point.
Yeah.
A lot of people talk about the point, don't they?
Yeah, so basically the whole way through practice, the wind's been like in a southwesterly, which is off your back here. So it hasn't been great. There's always a few fish to be caught on this point, but it hasn't been great. I think Dale Shepherd was on my peg Monday, caught £70, but the wind's gone northeasterly, which is cold, but it's still blowing into this point now, which could change it. It's pegged a little bit different to normal. We've got a blocker just to my left. But to be fair, because I'm in the middle of some anglers, it sort of eliminates quite a few things that I can do. So I've got to be honest, I'm just going to fish a lovely little simple match. And if it works, then I'll have a chance. If it doesn't, then see you next year.
So what kind of weight are you expecting to try and get
between
today?
120 and 140, I think
Yeah,
I
so
win.
what's that, about 60, 50,
Yeah,
60 kilo, isn't it?
65 kilo. I'll take 65 kilos now.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So what's the plan? Obviously a lot of pole work I can see from behind you.
Yeah, I'm not going to set a rod up.
No rods,
I'm
no?
just going to fish a nice simple pole match. I'm going to start on the bottom on pellets. I've got a line that I can maybe catch some silvers on, but I don't know. I think 20 carp is going to be brilliant everywhere. So if I can just be nice and patient, nice and simplistic, then yeah, we'll be all right. Yeah,
Cool. Well, good luck, mate.
Yeah,
Let's
thank you.
See if you get that your name on that trophy,
yeah,
eh?
hopefully it looked nice up there this morning.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it's brilliant.
Yeah, and even better to get the name on the check.
Yes, that's even better. Yeah. Well, good luck, mate, and I hope you smash it.
Thank you very much.
So that's it. All the anglers are now setting up, getting ready for the all-in. That's going to happen at about 12 o'clock. But I'm now here joined by Sam Brown, our winner in 2022.
Yeah, that's
Yes, that's right. So he's going to talk us through what he reckons is going on in the match right now. So, looking around, gauging the atmosphere, how do you think it's going to play out today?
Well, the lakes today, although they are two different lakes, they do look totally different with the conditions. So, like Little Adams is flat calm. Looks like there's a few cruisers on the top as well, maybe a bit of mugging on there. Whereas Big Adams, there's a bit of a breeze on it, and I think you're not really going to ever mug fish, so it's going to be slightly different tactics. And there's a couple of people that I'd put some money on, definitely today. Yeah, like Rob Wootton, I'd say, on 33. They've got to fancy that.
Yeah.
That's a brilliant peg, and they've changed the peg a little bit this year. You can actually get across to that far bank, the shallow water, so that's totally different from the previous years, and it could run away with it. To be fair, that you know what it's like in the summer.
Yes.
You got some shallow water to fish to that no one else has. As well as that, directly behind him, Ryan Bennett, got to fancy that. Last year's winner's peg. It's been a brilliant peg all year as well. There's some huge weights been coming off that bank on Big Adams, so got to fancy that as well. And then yeah, probably dead opposite, with a bit of wind going around there. On the point, those pegs on the point, you got Callum, you got John Jones, great shallow pegs. So to be fair, you couldn't really predict it there, but there's a few pegs that could throw it with a weight.
What do you think would be the tactic then? So if you were obviously fishing this final, what would you look to try and fish today? Would it be a lot of like shallow mugging up in the water kind of stuff, or would it be a lot of deck fishing,
yeah,
margin?
I think it's going to depend on the lake you're on. I say like because that's flat calm on Little Adams. I think it is going to be a lot of shallow, bit of slapping, looking for fish, mugging them. On Big Adams, it might be more on the deck. There's a bit of a breeze on there. You know, on the deck last year was a really good line. Shallow didn't really come into play as much, so slightly different tactics. Yeah.
And you reckon edges will come into play the last hour, of course, on these kind of venues with those big fish? I mean, we had it last year with Bennett, obviously putting a nice run in last hour to top up his already incredible weight that he had building up.
Yes, definitely. Yes, it's overcast today, isn't it? It's not too sunny. I think the edges could come into play later on. 100%, yeah.
So if you were to pick a peg then to fish today, what peg would you pick?
You've got to always fancy peg 35. So Ryan Bennett, he's got to be one of the favourites today. Yeah, I'd say 35.
Cool. Yeah, so that's it for us then. For the all-in is going to be at 12 o'clock in a minute. In fact, about an hour actually. So we will get back to you after an hour to see how everybody is getting on and see who the current runners and riders are that are leading the match, and we'll get back to you then. Right then folks, there's the hooter to start off our 2024 Maver Match This Grand Final, and in about 5 hours we'll find out who will be our new champion.
Ooh, Benji, you're so sexy, give this girl a heart attack. Looking so green these days, but you know that I like that. I'd take a bath in you, wash my hair with you, do anything for you. I know I'm being forward, but I just can't help it. I know with you it's real.
So we're about an hour and a half in now to the 2024 Maver Match This Grand Final, and there's a few fish getting caught all over the place really. I'd say the standout leader right now is Ashley Blunt. We got him down for about £40, we reckon. But there's definitely some people hot on his tails, and a lot of £25, £28 weights that are definitely starting to come out, aren't they?
Yes, definitely, yeah.
Yeah, so we've got John Jones, who's currently sitting on about £28, and then that's when the £25 come in. So we've got the likes of Bruno Norman, Rob Parker, Ashley Lineker, all seem to be down that end on Big Adams, all seem to be catching a few fish.
100%.
Yeah.
There's quite a few people in the mix really for like second place at the minute. It looks like Ashley's like the standout leader.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's quite close. There's a few people chasing him up.
Like you say, there's just loads of fish getting caught. It's quite hard to tell really, because there's a few bigger stamp and a few smaller stamp mixed in. So it's quite hard to get a judge on, but there definitely seems to be a lot of fish coming out.
There is, yeah. Like a lot of the competitors now are fishing for silvers. They've started for carp, they've nicked a couple of carp, and now they're getting their heads down on the silvers.
Yeah.
And it's hard to work out what kind of weight they're putting together there, because they're catching quite quick. They're catching the odd like pound skimmer, and then they're catching a few couple of ounce things. And
But the ounces all add up, don't they?
They do,
we got
definitely,
caught on
yeah.
this a few years back when people were catching skimmers, and they were just ounces, but they all added up in the end, and it brings the weight right up. So.
Oh, 100%. Like we got Brad Lucas just down from the stage from us. He's been fishing he's had a couple of carp earlier, one carp early, then he's had silvers, but he just landed another carp, so that probably puts him now up above the 20 odd pound mark.
And some of the size of the fish that these lads are catching, you don't need many to put a weight together. I mean, you see in some are like 2, 3s, and then some are like 6, 7s, and then some of them are like almost double figures, maybe definitely double figures. It's
100%. There's some proper lumps in here, isn't there? Yeah.
Proper. But yeah, making for a really interesting match, because at the minute, we think Ashley's a standout winner at the minute, but that can all change. We know what this place is like. It can suddenly flip on its head, and someone can suddenly start catching a load of them big carp. And it doesn't take many fish to suddenly garner a lead against these other competitors, does it?
This is it. The sun's right out now, isn't it? It's going to bring some of the mugfish up. There's a little slack areas in this competition, so they're going to pop up somewhere.
And that wind blowing in as well down the bottom end of Big Adams, and it's blowing into the far bank, I think, on Little as well.
Yes, that's it, yeah.
So that can prove well in the last couple of hours. Another little late surge for some anglers can definitely definitely bring them right up in that leaderboard.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
So yeah, so first hour and a half, definitely some fish coming out. Seems to be a really, really good match at the minute, and we'll bring you more updates as we find them out.
It's a brand new day. Hey. Wake up every morning and say it's a brand new day. Hey. Take a good day, make it great, okay? 'Cause if you got some lemons, make some lemonade. Yeah, chase those clouds away. It's a brand new day. Hey. It's a brand new day. It's a brand new day. Okay, okay.
So you join us here now at the halfway mark of the 2024 Maver Match This Grand Final. And it's seriously very, very close. It's so hard to tell who's going to be walking away with this £50,000 cheque and, of course, that famous trophy. At the minute, our leader is still Ashley Blunt with £50, but close behind him, though, are the likes of Jamie Hughes, Andy Bennett, we've got Bruno Norman sitting on £40 at the minute. So they're all very, very close. We reckon about £30 to £35 seems to be just below them in weight. So super, super tight, super fine margins. And seriously, at the minute, it literally could be anybody's. Like I said, a good last couple of hours could be absolutely mega for any one of these anglers. I could seriously shoot them right up the leaderboard.
I know you're the color in the lines type. Never shake things up kind. Don't speak your own line. I know you, everything has limits. Obey, don't ask questions. And you're the one trying to make me listen. My head was made for the clouds. Want me, come get me, I'm not coming down. Are you mad? I don't care. Don't understand? I don't care.
So we have less than an hour left now. And Tom Edwards right here is putting in an absolute margin masterclass. He is emptying it down the edge right now. He's on peg 81. Maver Match This peg 25. And I'd say right now he is up there competing with who we think is our current leader, Jamie Hughes. Now, prior to him hooking this fish, they were probably both admitting to about £100. And it is just phenomenal, phenomenal fishing to watch. Like I say, Tom is absolutely emptying it down the edge, catching some rather large creatures to compete with this man right here, Jamie Hughes. But as you say, as you can see right now, he is keeping up the pace, and it is very close between them both. They both are catching really well. And there's another one there, netted there for Tom. Brilliant display, lovely looking fish that, really going to boost his weight and potentially win him that crown. So both admitting to over £100 now, definitely. Boom, and another one in the net there for Jamie. So close between them, it's really, really hard to call. Making this a really, really exciting end to what has been this epic grand final. Safely deposited into the keep net there for Jay. Now this man in shot right now, John Jones, he has been consistent throughout the day actually, and we reckon he could be a little bit of a dark horse really. Seems to have slowed up in these last few moments, but we are actually unsure what weight he's got, so could he be a secret contender for this title? And there goes Jamie clawing back with another fish right there. Oh, and Tom's just hooked up. Oh no, it's just come off. Oh no. Absolutely gutting. So no doubt he'll be cursing that fish, but and he goes back again to try and recuperate that loss. And a few more margin fish now are showing for other people around the lake. Sam Williams here with one on now. And next door to him, Bradley Gibbons just landed another one. Definitely a few more of these large creatures showing themselves. Here you go, another one on for Tom now. He just had a little bit of a run where he's lost a few, but he's safely netted that one. And it's probably, by the looks of things, almost double the size of Jamie's. Look at that, proper creature. And now with 10 minutes left, how important will that fish be in his chase down of that champion trophy? You see here, Andy Bennett here on Big Adams, he's joining in on the margin fishing action, netting another one there. So you don't need many of them to put a weight together. And Tom is in once again. We have less than 5 minutes left, probably not even that. Could this fish be the key to him taking home that £50,000 cheque and putting his name on that trophy? So as per the Maver Match This rules, he has 15 minutes playing time. And no doubt with this being a potential £50,000 fish, he's going to play this really, really carefully. Like you say, there's probably only about a minute left of what has been an epic finale. Jamie Hughes behind him hasn't got one, so this could be it for young Tom. Seems to be another decent fish again. A proper display of angling perfection here from Tom. Really, really good finish for him in this grand final. Something most anglers dream of. Tom's made that dream a reality today. Playing it nice and steady, nice and careful because of the importance of this fish. Could this be it? See, Jamie still has not got one. No doubt the nerves are jingling, but calmness prevails and that fish is in the net. That could be the winning fish. And that's it, it's all over. Tom's comeback was absolutely superb. Jamie has not had a fish in the last 5 to 6 minutes or so, but has he done enough throughout the match to clinch that title, or will the young gun Tom snare that victory? Tom, can I just grab you for a really, really quick interview? Obviously, the match is just finished now. How do you feel?
A little bit nervous, but don't know really.
Do you think
you've
done enough?
I don't know. It's tight between me and Jamie, so it's
Yeah,
what it
well,
is.
I think we've got you down for tight between you and Jay, but you had a cracking last couple of hours down that edge, actually, didn't you?
Yeah, it's been good.
Yeah.
So just hopefully it's enough.
Do you reckon your stamp of fish? What your stamp of fish been? Do you reckon?
I think I've got about £130.
Oh, nice, brilliant. Yeah. Well, good luck, mate. Wish you all the best, and obviously we'll find out if you're new champion in a few minutes. So no worries. Jay, just going to quickly grab you now. The match is just finished.
Yes.
How do you think it's gone for you?
It's gone good. Whether it's gone good enough, I don't know.
So what is it you reckon you got then?
I've got £130. I've got
Right.
3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, £130.
Do you reckon that's enough to do the double?
No, I can't see Tom, can I? But it'll hurt to come second 3 times on the bounce.
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, but there's always a chance of you making history again, though, isn't there?
We shall see. Yeah, hopefully. I feel like I fished a decent match. I've not made... In fact, I ain't made many mistakes at all. I've just literally mugged and done nothing else. I haven't fed a thing out there all day. And then I got lucky with 6 down there late on. So, fingers crossed
for you, mate. Well done. Well done today.
Thank you.
Here we go. 2019 champion Jamie Hughes is now weighing in. He spoke to him before. He reckons he's got about £130.
Peg 4, Sam Williams has weighed 34 kilos, 395.
This will be 5 weighs for Jamie. He's got 5 nets in, and we're here at the first weigh now. 13 kilo, 900 grams is the first weigh there for Jamie. 10 kilos, 725. Second weigh there for Jamie. So that's 26 kilos already. Maybe even 27 kilos already for Jamie in 2 weighs. 15 kilos, 100. Third weigh for Jamie. With 2 more weighs left to go. So plenty of big carp there. 14 kilos, 900. Pretty decent splits here from Jamie. And we come to now his final net. His final and 5th net, maybe say. So he predicted about £130, which is about 55, 60, 65 kilos. But has he got more than he predicted? £13 kilos, 550. Now we're going to get a grand total.
Jamie Hughes, peg 5, 68 kilos, 175.
So we're here now with Andy Bennett, and we think, in fact, I think we know that unfortunately Andy's about to lose his crown. Back to try and retain his title, but I don't think he's done enough. But we'll find out how he's done anyway. He still had a good day's fishing, but I don't think he'll be troubling our current leader, Jamie Hughes. 15 kilos, 300, first weigh for Andy Bennett. 11 kilos, 650, putting him on about 26, 27 kilos, with a couple more fish left to weigh. Like I say, not troubling Jamie, but there's a potential for a section win by all means. Final weigh for Andy Bagger Bennett. I think that was 7 kilos, 500, giving him a grand total of
34 kilos, 450.
Yep. 34 kilos, 450 pounds, 50 grams, should I say. You've been back winning Andy Bennett today. Obviously last year's champ, hoping to come back and retain the title, but unfortunately it's not going to be his year this year. How's it gone for him?
No, it's been a bit of a tough match today. He's been in the corner here with the wind blowing out. There's not been many carp here, I don't think. He's had like nice net of skimmers. He's had like 70 odd pound, but he's needed like 50, 60 pound of carp in the edge last hour, and it's just not happened, unfortunately. I think he'd have had to have the perfect match, and there weren't enough fish here, so just is what it is, and he'll go again next year, I'm sure.
Yeah, of course. Well done today, Connor. Obviously it wasn't meant to be, but I mean you've proved last year that it can be when it wants to be, so well done anyway. So we're here now, the final peg, peg 25, Tom Edwards. It's been a thrilling battle between him and Jamie in the last couple of hours. Will Tom have enough to challenge Jamie's 68 kilo, 175 grams? $12 kilos, 100, first weigh for Tom. 16 kilos and 50 grams. This is going to be close. This is going to go down to the wire. 17 kilos, 875 grams. We will get that added up right now. $66 kilos and 75 grams for Tom Edwards. Tom, can I grab you, mate?
Yeah.
Unlucky, mate. I mean, it's 66 kilo and 75 grams, I think it was.
Yeah,
just a couple of kilos short.
It is what it is, isn't it? It's fucking Jamie's fished a great match, so I've fished a good match. Just needed one more fish.
I mean, it's such small margins, especially on a final like this for such a big prize. It's unlucky that you've just gone the wrong way of it, unfortunately.
Same happened to me in 2021. I was 2 kilos short then, so.
Oh man, I mean, well, it's no doubt that you'll be back here again at some point to avenge that 2 kilos deficit that you seem to be having at the minute, but you fished a brilliant match, mate. I can't really fault you. We've been seeing you from the stage, and unlucky, mate, but well done.
Cheers, thank you.
Well, we are here with our 2024 Maver Match This champion, Jamie Hughes. How does it feel, Jay?
Oh, it's everything. After being so close, I think it'd have broke me to come second again today. It really would.
Yeah.
So to just get over the line by what, 2 kilo?
Yes.
This is what I wanted. This was the next goal. I don't know what I'm going to do next, though.
No. That's it for you. You've completed it now, haven't you?
I think so.
Yeah. Just
John,
go. Yeah.
No.
Just retire and give everybody else a chance.
Let's see. But yeah, no, it's just gone so nice all day. Like, it's never been stressful, really, has it? It's just ticked over. I'd buy it all day with some big ones as well.
Yeah. Well, we also must point out that you are the first man officially in Maver Match This history to put your name on that trophy for the second time. I mean, it's took you 5 years, but you have done it after all this time. Well done, Jay.
Thank you very much, Sarah.
No problem.
Flying, chasing every beam of sunlight. We're running after all know the color. Galaxies we will discover. Up above the ground, reaching for starlight. We're defying gravity. There is nothing else we need. 30,000 feet, the clouds go by. We're going faster. It's just you and I. Our dreams inside, our dreams inside. We don't need the world below. We'll fly like airplanes. We'll fly like airplanes. It's just you and me alone. Here in our Neverland. Come take my hand and we'll fly like airplanes. We'll fly like airplanes. We'll fly. Don't just wanna float around for nothing. Our final landing is inside. Above the clouds there's always light. Looking up above for navigation. There is nowhere we can go when we leave the ground below. 30,000 feet, the clouds go by. We're going faster. It's just you and I. Our dreams inside, our dreams inside. We don't need the world below. We'll fly like airplanes. We'll fly like airplanes. It's just you and me alone. Here in our Neverland. Come take my hand and we'll fly like airplanes. We'll fly like airplanes. We'll fly like airplanes. We'll fly like airplanes. Soaring through the sky with you, I'm fine, not scared of falling. Captivating sights, look in your eyes, my heart beats darling. Just don't let go, it's vertigo, we're going faster. It's just you and I, our dreams inside, our dreams inside. We don't